Morning micro map here. Doing my little morning stroll. A little bit overcast right now. We have another heat advisory. I guess that's the new normal. Let me turn off this thing. Probably pop in and out. But yeah, some overcast. Trying to get the steps in. Didn't get a lot of good rest last night. Didn't sleep that good. I don't know if it's the keto, but I have a lot of energy. And that's what happens when you're on keto. I wasn't really hungry last night. I got home from my kids' soccer. I cycled for about 20 minutes and took a shower, went to bed. Oh, actually, no, I watched a movie. I watched Goon. I recommend it. If you like hockey and fighting and stuff, and it's a comedy, Goon is the name of the movie, Goon. Pretty good flick. I enjoyed it. So watched that with the family, and I passed out. I didn't even have a piece of cheese or anything. I didn't even eat dinner. I wasn't even hungry. Had a glass of water and went to bed. This morning I woke up, had my coffee, and my half and half, and going about my day, getting my day started. So trying to get some steps in before the storms roll in, and it gets too unbearable, the heat. So when the heat is on, I'm in the house working, obviously, doing my car deal and looking at the markets, and then I'm doing the dumbbells. Doing the dumbbells, and then in the afternoon, like around 5 or 6, jump in the pool, do some laps, do another 20-30 minutes there in the pool, and then at night I'm trying to cycle along with the walking. That with a combination of the keto and the fasting, I think I'm gonna see some good results. So I haven't weighed myself, but I know I'm lighter because my belly is going down. I can see the inches going down. Enough of that. So check out Goon. You're gonna like Goon. I think there's a part 2. I don't know. I gotta check it out, but I enjoyed it. So what do we got going on here? Well, we got the market. Let's talk about the market. Because I don't want to talk about the Marlins. The Marlins have lost 6 in a row, and they come back home and they play here tomorrow against Colorado. Maybe head out to the stadium. I like to try and get. Damn, why do people fly through the freaking residential zone? They play the Rockies here at home tomorrow, so maybe go out and check them out. Yesterday, to the regular listeners, I talked about that we had Tesla reporting after the bell, and Netflix, and I think they're down in the pre-markets. I think the Nasdaq was down, but we'll check out the futures here. I'm going to switch now to the TD Ameritrade mobile app, and we'll take a look at the futures and the and some of those individual names and see who else reported this morning. Look at the headlines. Check out the dollar, see what's going on with that, and talk a little bit about finances, investing, and stuff. So let's check out the futures. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. So 10-year, oh wow, pretty big move in the 10-year. Up 8 bips to 382. Interesting. Man, it's hot already. Dollar's up over 100 to 150.50. All foreign currencies are mixed, which are the 6s, except the Aussie, the Real, the Loonie looks to be green a little bit. Bitcoin's up 160 and is holding over 32. I'm sorry, over 30,200. I think it's little letters. Yeah, 200. And you have oil at 53, up 53 at almost 76 bucks. So the S&P got hit a little bit, down 17. I'll take it because I'm short S&P, I'm short Nasdaq. Call me crazy. I'm short all that stuff. I'm short Nvidia. What else am I short? AI. My portfolio is basically short deltas. The personal trading accounts, they're short deltas. What do I mean short deltas? Well, I mean basically when I beta away my portfolio against the SPY, I'm negative delta, meaning that the market goes down, my portfolio should go up. And I'm invested more in commodities right now. I do have individual names that I buy, and I can get into that later in another video. My best winner yesterday was Carvana. I was picking up Carvana under 15 bucks, and I picked up a little bit over under 20. So my average is about 17 and change on Carvana. So yeah, we got a little selling pressure here. Good to see. Gold is flat at 1980. Copper is up 5 cents to 387. None of the proteins have opened. They open up later at 9:30. Small caps holding in there. So in the small caps, I think there will be a rotation out of these mega tech and the tech sector into into small caps. So in my 401k, I've really banged out the international because I like international right now because I think the dollar is going to continue to weaken, and I think emerging markets and international is where you want to be as those currencies go up and those markets do better. That's my philosophy there, along with commodities. And I think we'll get some rotation into small caps. I think they've lagged the other indexes, the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500. So I've been putting money into the Fidelity small cap, which is the FSCRX, if I'm not mistaken, in my 401k. So I'm allocated there. But it's good to see that the small caps are holding up. The Nasdaq is down 143. I'll take it. And Dow Jones down 10. Nat gas up 13 to 274. We really need to see nat gas over 3. I've been accumulating nat gas via the UNG, and I just keep buying because I think it's undervalued. But that's me. Palladium and platinum, a little pullback there. Haven't done anything in there. I'm kind of tempted to pick up some of those precious metals being so depressed, but the premiums on the physical is crazy. I do have one miner that has exposure to those metals, SBSW, and it's like a $7 stock, and that's how I got some exposure there. Silver's holding on at 25 and change, and the VIX is perking up to over 16 right now. That's what we need. Grains are pretty flat, except wheat up 12, but grains have really gotten a bump up as people move into commodities. I don't really have any ag space names except Mosaic and Deere. I don't have any futures in the actual grain future commodities. And it looks like interest rates are going up as bonds sell off. ZN is the 10 years down 19, and ZB is down 28 to 126. So interest rates are climbing as bonds sell off. It's kind of weird that we see the dollar. Let's take a look at Netflix. So Netflix is down to $4.50, and I want to say that we're up to like $4.80. I think I saw it. Let me see here. Let's see if we can go to the daily and that's too much. We just need 5 days maybe, and we can go to the 4 hour. So actually hit 495, and now we're back down to 450. The expected move is $37 today. And then Tesla is down to 278. It hit 300 and rolled back down to 278. I have some shares in there, but at much lower levels. I'll take a look at it maybe later and see if I want to add a couple shares here and there or do some trades in there. So that's that. I don't have any shorts or any options in there. Just have strictly stock in those names. Let's take a look at stock tweets, see what's trending. I gotta check out that CLBR. Things like rocket launching. It looks like Taiwan Semiconductors down pretty good. I wonder who was Oh, so here's earnings. So I guess J&J probably reported. They're up $1.71. I'd have to get into the, actually, they probably go over here. Probably tell you the biggest market movers. Right here. All right. So we have Netflix. The streaming giant shed 7% after reporting mixed quarterly results. Posted $3.29 a share on $8.19 billion. Analysts were expecting $2.86 and $8.3. Said it's too early to break down revenue from the new ad-supported and password crackdown. Tesla lost 4% before the bell. The EV maker second quarter earnings topped Wall Street expectations and bottom lines and record quarterly revenue. Reporting margins, however, fell to its low level in at least past 5 quarters, result recent price cuts. And let me tell you, they got a lot of competition coming. They may be the best and all that. Honestly, I drive a lot of EVs. I do not like the Model 3. The cars parked that come home with 80% battery and go out has 75% battery. It is a battery drain hog. So what are you accomplishing with that? The car wastes battery while it's supposedly shut down. I don't have that problem with the Polestar. I don't have that problem with the Chevy Bolt. I don't have that problem with the Kia one that I'm driving now, the EV6. I don't get it. And I don't even like the Model 3. It's so plain inside. My favorite one because it moves pretty good versus the Tesla Model 3 is the Polestar. I mean, that's just my opinion. IBM, but they have a lot of competition coming. IBM tech stock, let's see, dipped 1%. What the hell? That's a big ass lily. 1% reported revenue miss for the second quarter, caused partly by a slump in infrastructure division. So that one fell. Oh, see, Johnson & Johnson reported this morning. That rose more than 1%. Las Vegas Sands fell 2% despite beating. Taiwan slid more than 2%. Oh, they posted its first profit drop. In 4 years as demand for consumer electronics continued to slump. Interesting. And Taiwan is big. There's a lot of political risk with Taiwan Semiconductor. I think Warren Buffett was in that name and he got out. Big risk there. Discover Financial shed more than 12%. Wow. Big drop in Discover. United Airlines rose 3%. Zion Bank jumped more than 7%. American Airlines lost 1%. DR Horton up 4%. Blackstone lost 3%. Anheuser-Busch rose less than 1%. And those are your market movers. Those are probably the ones that had earnings and news going on. So yeah, those are some of your market movers in the morning. I'll take a look to see what we got for earnings in the afternoon and the biggest winners and losers. I'm still a believer that inflation is not getting any better. Even though they say that in the news, I don't think it's getting any better. And I think our dollar is declining and our purchasing power is getting worse. I still continue with the same theme. Accumulate while you can in this stagflation that we have. Everything's stagnant. Accumulate energy as SPR levels are at 40-year lows and we need to refill that strategic reserve, and people will travel, drive, and keep traveling and put it on the credit card. Sorry for all the noise. Everybody's cutting the grass before it rains. So yeah, XOP, XLE, for those that want to get into an ETF and not pick individual names. Gold, silver, love them, precious metals. Not only are they insurance, they're also an asset class, and they protect you from inflation going back centuries. And you can also get into the miners. If you don't want to be picking specific miners, you can go with the ETF, GDX, and GDXJ. In regards to crypto, 3 to 5%. It is an asset class. Even though I'm not a big believer in it, I still respect it, and it has futures and it's an asset class. So I do my deal through Beto and the Ethereum Grey Trust ETF, ETHE, and I just stick with those two for now unless something else comes out better. And I do it through my broker, TD Ameritrade or Tasty Trade. Now Tasty Trade also has crypto ability to buy cryptos. They're limited, and I think they're coming out with a wallet too. If I were to do anything in that space, I would do it with them or do the ETFs. But I don't want to know nothing about Coinbase, Binance. I don't want to know nothing about those guys. I don't care about those guys or brokers. No, thank you. Ag space, people gotta eat. You want to be in the ag space? I like John Deere. You can go into the fertilizers, Mosaic. They also have ETFs for corn, wheat, and soybeans. I think the name of the fund is TCUM or something like that. I'll do another video on those ETFs. Or you could buy the mini, the small micro soybeans, XW, XC, and XS. I think I haven't traded them in a while. XK, I think it is. If you want to get exposure there, if you want to get exposure to protein, maybe Tyson Foods is very undervalued. But I would stick with those spaces. Oh, and don't forget international. You gotta go international, folks. You gotta get your money international, overseas. It could be EEM, emerging market ETF, or it could be a Fidelity ETF, mutual funds that go international. But I highly recommend that. Get dollars into international markets. As the dollar depreciates, you want to be in foreign markets with foreign currencies and foreign businesses, in my opinion. And interest rates should go up. We'll see what happens. As interest rates go up, it's just going to be more of a strain on the economy. Banks are clamping down on lending, and it's going to get tougher. It's going to get tougher. So keep the hustle going. Try and stay out of debt. Pay out for your debt. You got college students going to have to start paying back their college loans. I think that got rejected in the Supreme Court. And I think I read something about they were going to forgive like $800 billion, or was it? No, 800,000, not 800 billion. The debt is about over $1 trillion. I think they were going to forgive like 800,000 or something like that. I read. I'm not sure, but I know that these kids got to start paying back, and it's like $400, $500. And try and stick with companies that are profitable. I'm not a tech hater. I think tech is great, but I just think it's overvalued. That's just my take on it. When I look at the fundamentals and look at everything, it seems like it's being hyped up, along with AI. I'm not saying AI is not going to change things and there's not great things. There is, but I think it's being pumped too much. And I you got to be contrarian. I'm a contrarian at heart. That trade hasn't worked out for me, but I have patience, and I'm very, very, very small. I don't do nothing crazy. I'm not a YOLO kind of guy. I'm almost 50 with back pain, so I can afford that. And I got a kid who's gonna start college soon. Hopefully, if she goes or whatever she decides to do with her life, I always tell her to do something that makes you happy, and that you wake up and you like to do in the morning. So anyways, that's my little stroll. I'm getting all muggy-eyed. This is gonna rain, and I'll check you on the next video when I do the winners and losers. Bye.